Holy moly, I need to pee so bad. I need to pee so bad. I really need to go to the bathroom. Please. Please. Subscribe to earn drops. Man, what I hate about those those Twitch like notifications that appear on the top of the chat is that it hides part of the chat. Really annoying. To be at least. Probably doesn't matter at all. Probably doesn't even hide much, if anything. But it does hide. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's for sure. Well, at least I'll be able to go pee. At least. The ads will be soon, and then I'll be free. Be free to pee. I got this. Okay, time to run. Sorry for the wait. I know it's just me, but sorry for the wait. Ow, my stomach. Big. I just brushed my teeth and I went pee. Do that. Okay. This. Do that. Ugh. Now we are in a world. we are in a world. So 6 minutes have passed since I've been gone. Probably more. Probably more. Today is simple. Today is simple, chat. We, well, wawas. We draw. That's it. It's draw. It's a draw time. Yeah, this is pretty weak. Ending to the month, but that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not the last stream, but I think this month is probably gonna be. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze so bad. I need to sneeze. Eh. Okay, it's these. It's gonna be a pretty weak stream, you know. Lots on the mind. So it is what it is. Probably shouldn't have planned 2 big streams, one after another. I thought maybe I'd be able to, but I'm still gonna do it. But it's not gonna like turn out the way I would have wanted. I think, especially since I still want to do the birthday week. But at this point, I'm not even sure if that's gonna really occur. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. For now, let me turn on this, and where is probably somewhere else here. Yep, there it is. Ah, got hit in the head. Piece of paper. Ugh. Okay, so we have this. That my neck. Perfect. Um, so let's use the straight tool. Forgot what all the colors were that we used. That's fine. So we need a horizon line. I'm trying to think. I don't really know where the horizon would be. If I do this, is there a way to know where this is? Can I select this as an object? Nope. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, start with the symmetry tool, I guess. We'll put you at right, come on, right in the middle, and I'll just use a line, say around here seems good to me. I also want to make a straight line in general, a straight vertical line. is difficult. Yeah, that is tough. Let's say that's it. Is there a way to like remove the symmetry tool though? There must be a way, I would think. Yeah, delete ruler. Okay. That's good. Okay. Now from here, what did I do? From here we go like that. Just make a bunch of these. Make a bunch. Make a bunch. Pew. 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 Another one. Well, with the ruler, I can't do it like that. Here. Over there. Underwear. Up your bum. Down your leg. Down your leg. Oop. That should be good. Now I will delete the ruler. Okay. This, put it in a folder so it's going to be easy to turn on and off. Next, let's go for the blue. Blue will just be straight lines going down. I don't like the fact that some of them look bigger than the others. Well, it might just be my imagination. Does not feel like it, but it might just be my imagination. Who knows? Keep going. Keep going. Okay. And one more. Make it green. Horizontal. 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 Okay. Admittedly, this green is hard to see. Although I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. Probably good for this, honestly. Okay. So now I have my guideline here I could use. Whoa, ah, my eyes. Perfect. Now, I'll just save this. This is, I guess I'll just call it Big Idea 2. I don't know. So what I'm looking for is an ancient Greek theater kind of look. You know? Maybe, maybe not. That's what I'm looking for. To build something like that. I'm just like I'm looking at it. So I kind of want a view of the stage and a view of the chairs. That's not the. What do you call that? Where people sit. You know? What do you call that? Here I should probably have the symmetry tool back on. Symmetry tool. Show me the way. I want something like this, and then I want it to be so you could like see outside. Like this would be the end. This would be the very end of the stage. Not the stage, the seating area. This would be the very end of the seating area. I think like here would be stairs. And then here would be stairs, and then this would be seats. But like ancient Greek style. Ancient Greek style, so like that, you know? That's the overall kind of idea of what I want. So I'll probably just do what I did. Probably just do what I did last time and go into Blender because I don't think my head could really wrap around it. So I want it to be somewhat circular. So should I use cylinders? Is what I'm thinking. Should I start with a cube or start with cylinders? I'm trying to think. Mm, I do not know. Maybe a torus, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. This is tough. I'll start with a cylinder and we'll just see how it goes. So do that. What I'll do is I'll go X-ray. Do this. Well, first things first, I should do that. Delete the vertices. Okay. Is there a way to make it? This isn't bad. Yeah, so do something like this, right? Yeah. Like that. And then have it go up again. This is gonna be annoying. I know there's probably a faster way to do this, but I am not Mr. Knowledge Man. Oops. Take the tops, put them up. Yep. And then we're just gonna continue like this. I don't even know if this is the best way to do this. Probably not. That's fine. And also, I should, now that I think about it, I should delete this. Add modifier mirror. Flipping. There you go. Now I could just do half the work. Perfect. This, change it to a vertex. Move. Wait, like that. There you go. should be flush with that. Now we go back to faces. Just same idea. Bring it out. Hate how it does this. I hate how it's doing that. What the hell is this? Like, that's better, but this is better, but I still hate it. Okay, let's just do it this way, I guess. Okay, do it like that. Grab these. Move. 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 This looks weird. This looks a bit lopsided. Yeah, no wonder it looks lopsided. Okay, what I want to do is some of this. I guess extending it wasn't the way to go. Maybe I should have extended it all the way and then added some loops. Maybe that would have been the shot. You know what? Let's try that. I guess I can't go all the way back. Yeah. Can't go all the way back. No. Hmm. Okay. Well, I haven't done too much. What if I just just do that? Okay, cylinder. Do this. Oops. What did I do? Oops. What the hell? Okay. Back here. X-ray. Vertices. And then this way. Vertices. Modifier. Mirror. Perfect. Okay. Like that. But these two with clipping. Like that. I think is fine. Hopefully. I should probably bring it out more. Yeah. Okay. Four stages. Oh, it'd be five stages, I think. Do like that, which should be fine. Now we do faces. Uh-huh. You're. I shouldn't just move them up, but I should extrude them up like that, and then remove this layer. Move them up a bit more. Yep. Big Djar. Screwed them up. And then screwed them up again. Okay. Now the only thing we need here is this stair. This stair would be like that. But move it. Should I move it, or is the middle good? I think the middle's good. I just have to, I guess, slowly move slowly move these a bit closer to the center. Do this, that, and now, is this gonna work? I just grab these. Nope, didn't think so. Nope. Hmm. How am I gonna be able to do this? This looks a bit weird. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew you looked weird. Why are you so weird? Oh, why are you so weird? I should have known. This is gonna take a lot of cleanup. There's so many of you. Oh my god, there's so many. How did this happen? Okay, you two. Yep. Jesus. Okay, face. And then this should also be good for a face. Now this is something that will require a bit more finesse. Oh my god. What is this? What happened? How did that happen? I don't know how this happened. Well, clean up, I guess. Clean up time. Clean up crew. All right. Almost there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's add the faces to these ones first before I continue. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. It shouldn't do anything, I don't think. Sheesh, bud, grind in 3D. What you're cooking on, what? You see. Oh, whoops, that's not right. You see, you wanna know what I'm doing? I'm setting up a simple 3D scene so I could use it as reference for a drawing. It's gonna be an ancient Greece theater, yeah, like a Colosseum or theater of ancient Greece. Because Friday I'm gonna have a stream. Uh, I'm gonna have a historical astronomy math kind of stream, like a weird. I'm gonna have a weird stream, basically. Be having a weird stream. So I wanted to have a scene for it, you know. Hey, don't fucking hit the Wawa. I wanted to have something for it, something to look nice, you know. Since it's gonna be a stream with more effort put in and all that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to turn this into staircases, but I don't really know how to do that. I guess I take this line. I drag I maybe I like I drag this down. You know? Keep grinding, thank you. I will. What the fuck? This thing's so weird. I don't know how the vertices got so fucked up. This is like the simplest thing I could model. Somehow there's like 50 million vertices that have appeared here. What I want to do. What the fuck? What? You. Okay, let's bring you guys closer too. Bring you guys right over here. I could do it in 5 seconds. I just got used to the workflow. Do what in 5 seconds? Oh, whoops. I did not. I should probably save this. All this. Big idea to stream ref. Amazing. What I'll do this. Okay. No, it's not good. What the fuck happened? I just pressed Control Z. What the fuck? What happened? Why did it do that? Get back here. Stupid ass fucking mirror. Control Shift Z to undo. Man, I hate it here. How do I lower this to turn it into stairs? Because I was thinking it'd be as simple as just like doing something like this and doing that. But that didn't work, you know. Maybe that's good. That's pretty good. Not perfect, but my shortcuts from 2015 era. Newer Blender shortcut is very differently than mine. Man, it is what it is. Okay, so this I want to put you at 0 for now. Put you at 0 for now. Put you at. Eh, I'm gonna sneeze probably soon. Put at 0 there. I'm gonna sneeze so bad. Come on. So what I want is I want something like this. So you move back a bit. Something like this. That's looks so dumb. Little shit auto smooth. That's better. Yeah. So do this. I want a little thing here. Actually, I do want to bring you. Yeah. This is all I needed. So the sky here. I'm just gonna draw the sky here because I have a plan for it. I just literally just wanted this. Now I will do this. Viewport render image. Hey, that's not the image. That's not the same thing. There you go. That's good. There was a way to make it so it would be. What was the way to make it like so this would be transparent? I don't remember. I do not remember. It should be fine. I don't really need save as. And now we go. Big idea to render. Okay. Now bring it here. And I get the image. Which should be in here, here, here. Boop. Perfect. Where's all that red? Let's delete you. And let's put you down. Okay. Oh, obviously gotta get the good old symmetry tool. For put you at 1920. Is that a render option called film under that is transparency box? Render. Or actually, wait. Are you saying it's in here? Film transparent. There you go. Okay, I will actually save this over that. Now if I go back to Clip Studio, I will delete you, and I will put you over here. There you go. It would have probably been better to just keep what I had. Okay. Now roll in. There you go. Perfect. Sometimes I just do weird bugs. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now I just have to kind of follow it. Yippee! You can all explore as liner or wireframe only. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Now the stabilization. This is gonna. This is gonna take a bit. This is gonna take a bit. Maybe I should do it on the right side. Maybe the right side is gonna be me when I'm coping out of my mind. It does not feel like the stabilization is at 43 right now. I'm gonna put the stabilization to 100. Yeah, wait. Okay, there you go. That's what I was thinking. That feels more like how it should be. Too many stuff. Sometimes I gotta store at the book. Good thing, right? Yeah, sometimes it's good to just take notes. Take some notes on certain things. There should be a thing here, but I can't really see it. I can't really see this line. I can't even see where it ends, really. I know there's supposed to be a line there, though. Oh, wait, I think I kind of see it. God. It is hard to make proper lines here. I'll start lower. Yeah, at this point, I think I need to switch to this. Meow. 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 Nope. Meow. 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 Okay. Meow. 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 Nope. Meow. Nope. Meow. Meow. Nope. Meow. Sorry for the noise. Man. Whoops. This sucks. This sucks. Ow. Help me. I think it's just like if how do you this? Nope. How do you rotate the canvas again? I don't remember how to rotate the canvas. That's not gonna help me. What if I rotate like that? Please. Please. Why am I going down now? Why is my hand going down now? It was so good before. Please. Please. Oh my god. I hate it here. My hand not good enough. How can I get it? How can I draw those lines? It's not even that many lines. Okay. Come on. Please. Do it. It looks. I don't like having these kind of stitchy lines. But I think it's like the only thing I could really do. Yeah. It's the only thing I could really do. Multiple of these. Okay. Nope. Okay. This one's a very thin line here. Very difficult. What if I do this? That feels wrong. That's because it is. Maybe up to here I could do that. But the rest of this would be something like that, you know? Come on! Please! Continue my legacy. Ugh. I could do this. With a gun. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure. Why is it that? Like this feels strange because it goes here, then like up here, but then this down here feels weird. Feels weird. I hate that the eraser really does not go on both sides. It just stays. It's the one thing that does not go on both sides. Anky Embers. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Your dog. Anky Embers is a Scooby Doo villain. I knew it. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Welcome. How do you do? How do you do, Anky? Anky Embers. Here. Here. Okay, that's good. Hi. Yeah, that looks wonky. That looks wonky. This right here is a bit wonk. You ate spicy? What spicy did you eat? What was your spice? What was your spice of choice? Please. Please. I beg of you. Just make the line better. How do you how do you how 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 did the how does this how do you do how did I can't I got chicken fries from Burger King, but they had no original left. So you die. That's not good. Watching Onwa on the toilet. Watching Onwa on the toilet. To do. Watching Onwa on the toilet. To do. It's a good way to watch Onwa. Sorry, go try and dress another magic called Anal Destroyer. That's where you get the best meals. It's where they keep the good stuff. All the good stuff is at the Chinese restaurant secret menu, secret Anal Destroyer menu. Where all the good stuff is. Oh, Eraser isn't good. It doesn't work for gore. For gore. What the fuck happened? Weird stuff keeps happening. Okay. Change this to polyline. Delete. Okay. I'm doing breathing techniques just for chicken fries. I'd die. Yeah. I should probably just restart both of these. This one sucks. Okay. Let's try and fail this again. My name is Miles Morales. And I'm Spider-Man. My brain can't make the line. My brain keeps screwing up the line somewhere along the way. Come on. I got ghost. What? It's true. Brain empty, can't think. Start thinking, boy. Start eating food and praying, boy. I didn't really have a lot of time to work on Big Idea 2, which the rare Wawa from the ones on the screen, or just in general, or like from Ghost what to the what's the exact question? Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to work in general. Frieza and Spy TF2 are the rarest, and then it's Rainbow after that. Frieza, yeah, Frieza. We got Frieza Wawa. I didn't have a lot of time to work on Big Idea 2 because of all the time I spent on Big Idea 1. I probably shouldn't have had them 1 week apart. And also next week is December, right? So I'm also gonna I don't have time to like come up with a lot of stuff for my birthday stream. But I really don't want to. I really like this idea. I don't want to wait to do this idea because I feel like if I wait to do the idea, then I'm never gonna do it. I'm just pushing through for now. Probably not the wisest choice, but I think I can live with this choice, you know? So, in a way, it's the wisest choice. You guys want to know more about Big Idea 2, aka Friday stream? Man, I cannot draw lines for the life of me. Come on. Please. Please just draw the line. Okay, well, ads are gonna happen soon, so I'm gonna say them after the ads. Ads are happening in literally less than a minute, so I'll tell you what Big Idea 2 really is at the end of these messages. Please. I got your bait. I'm gonna tell you. I just didn't realize the ads were happening so soon. I didn't realize the ads were happening like right now. You gotta forgive me. Forgive me, please. Please. I hate this line. This line sucks. Please. There you go. Oh my god. I will polyline. Get rid of this. Get rid of you. Yeah. There you go. Ugh. I really don't understand this one. Like really going down. I'm yelling timber. I'm gonna move. Gonna dance. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then that. Good, good. I think the question is you. Why are you so weird? Is it because of the low angle? Probably. Probably it. It's the low angle. Should have known it would have been you. You fricker. You heckin' poopy butt. Should have known. It'd be you. All these people doing mukbang. I don't get it. This one's strange. This is a strange one. I don't really get it. Well, I could at least do these. Boop. Boop. Erase. Erase. Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to do a drawing, which we are doing. We're going to be drawing a drawing, guys. Welcome back. How we all doing on this day? On this day where we are days. Are you now ready for the big reveal? The big cool awesome reveal that you're all ready for. I'm gonna sneeze. I feel it welling up inside. You know, it just left. Never mind. I need to train my hand to do these lines better. I'm not good at horizontals. Verticals, I'm also not good at. But at least, they're better. So are you ready? You ready to learn? I don't know, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know. So, the name of the stream, or at least on the schedule, the name of the stream is Proving. That's not. There's too much stabilization on this. Is That's also shit because my handwriting's bad. Proving my Helio centrism idea. Can anyone garner what the hell I'm talking about here? Can anyone make any guesses based on just that title? Any guesses to what it might be from that title? Or at least what the stream will involve? That's probably an easier question to answer. You write like a teacher? Thank you. Thank you. I write very bad. I've never had good handwriting. It's also just like harder to write on this. But yeah, my handwriting's pretty bad. This is the best handwriting from me you're ever gonna get right here. This is literally the best handwriting you're ever gonna get from me. You wanna know how I hold my pencil? How I hold my pens and my pencils? You know how most people they keep it like most people on their hand. I'll just draw like a hand like that. This is a terrible hand. I don't like how thin the fingers are. I'd rather they be jumbo sized. Oh my god, I hate this. I can't. I'll just do this. I'll just do this. You know how people they hold it like here, right? Like their pencil is like here. It's like between their index and their thumb, right? Or it's between their middle finger and their thumb, right? That's how they hold it. Usually, it's between this boy and this boy. Those two fellas. Or they rest it. Sorry, or they rest it like here. They rest it between their middle finger and their index, and they have their thumb on top, right? That's another way people do it. Between those two, well, between those three. Between those three is how people write. You want to know how I write? You want to know how I hold my pen? It's right here. I hold my pen between my pinky and my ring finger. And then I have my thumb to hold it in place. That's how I that's how I hold my pencil. I can't really show you. There's not really a good way to demonstrate it. But that's how I do it. I also don't have my camera plugged in. That's how I hold my my pencils and my pen. That's how I'm drawing right now. That's how I've always drawn. It's always how I've held it. Cause for me, holding it how you're supposed to feels weird because it's like too much at an angle. When I was younger and I would try it, it like always felt like it was too much at an angle. Like I couldn't write properly because it was too angled. But if I have it on my pinky, then the pencil's kind of like right side up. It's at like a slight angle, but it's like right side up, so it's much easier for me to actually be able to write with it. Hi to me, hi. You know, I hold it weird as long as it works exactly. I have always thought though if it's limited me in any way. Like I don't know if maybe like with holding it normally you have more control. Like you probably do. You probably have more control when you're writing it with like between your middle finger than if you're holding it between your ring finger. There's probably more control. But it just doesn't it's not it's just it's weird. It just doesn't feel comfortable there. I don't I don't understand. I can't see. I can't see the line. I can't see the line. Is it lower? It is. But why does it stop here then? Why does this shadow stop? Oh, it's because of the stair. I get it. I get it now. I get it now. Stops right here. Stops right there. Because of the stair. It all makes sense now. Okay, yeah, so any guesses? Any guesses on to proving my heliocentrism idea? What that could mean? what what kind of stream that could be? What the hell is Onwa gonna be doing for that stream? I'm gonna be redoing this line like 50 times in a row. I can make it. I could. Super. Proving my heliocentrism idea. Also, I've been like yesterday. I was like thinking to myself out loud. Well, I was talking to myself actually. Went to little psycho mode because I think the problem with me that I witness, I see it as an issue mainly because of certain things. But something I've witnessed with myself is how much in my head I am. So I was like, you know what? What if I just start like talking out loud to myself? Probably not a good idea. Twitch chat, probably Twitch chat. I think our streamer is going a little psycho, a little cuckoo brained, and you may be right. And but I did realize some stuff about myself. So I like that. I've been wondering the same thing. Been wondering. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking I hold myself back in that way. I think I'm too much in my head, and I think that comes from me keeping it, like I just keep stuff in my head, right? Like when I'm sure it's normal. It's normal when when you're alone to not like say stuff out loud, right? But if you spend most of your time in isolation, like if you spend most of your time not talking to people to begin with, and also when you're with people, you're not very talkative like me, then I think it might cause an issue where, at least for me, I think it is where I'm too filtered. Like obviously you need a filter. You're not gonna say every waking thought that you've ever had, right? Or at least what I should say is you shouldn't you shouldn't speak every waking thought you have, because not all of those waking thoughts are made of gold. Let's just say, but I think my problem is I'm too filtered, and it's not just like it's probably a defense mechanism, right, from the younger self, but it's probably also just something that's happened from me not talking a lot and spending, like I said, spending a lot of time my time alone. Right? Self exploration, if you would, which is something done very early on. I am crying. I'm crying. Please, line. I should probably just move the camera, but ugh. Ah, yeah. But the thing is too about self expressing is that I don't know what is me and what questions I should be asking myself and what is like just comparison. I don't know, I pressed it, but closed you out. Put me on Reddit. Not Reddit. No. No. Not Reddit. Like I think ugh, like I think that's another problem for me now that I'm trying to figure out is what is the extent of something I something that needs to be thought out more, and what is the extent of this thought is just comparison. The funny when I get too weird about what I'm saying. Yeah, it does. I think it does limit the funny. I do think that as well. I think it's limiting. It is definitely limiting my ability to funny. Okay, this is good. I think there's stuff like this that needs to be fixed, but I think it's good. It's good. Eh. Like for example, at least I'll try and think of it. My brain. I have an example. My brain hasn't like fully thought the process out yet, so you might have to give me a second to finish the thought. But like, hold on. Like I like yesterday, right? I was thinking to myself, And I was like, because my big problem right now, I'd say, my big issue with like identity, I guess, is figuring out what it is that I enjoy, right? What is my drive? You know, what is my passion? What is my thing? What is my thing that is me, you know? You know what I mean? Like some people have art, some people have making games, some people have uh just making a farm, some people just have playing video games, some people like interacting, some people, you know, it's the sales, it's, you know what I mean. I assume, I hope you realize what it is I'm saying. Now, my now I don't know what mine is, right? I talked to myself and I thought to myself, and and I thought, well, I like I like doing so many things. I like learning stuff. I like maths. I like I like video games, the idea of new worlds. I like chess. I like reading. I like fucking watching VTubers. These are all small examples, you know what I mean? But I like painting, you know, I like drawing, etc., etc. Like I can lose myself in the process of just doing stuff. I like teaching people. I like helping people out, etc., etc. So I just thought of more examples that like were more suited, so I just said them. Um, so yeah, I know that, but um, like now, so that's something I know about myself. I know this about myself, but can I say that that's a passion? And does that matter? And that's not really like a one thing, you know, it's not like a thing that I could work towards in a career sense, you know. So that's the problem here. See, so I know this about myself. I know that it's not one thing, right? Like I just said many things. But is that a problem? And in a way you could say it's a problem because it's not a career path to say that you like everything. You can't really make a career out of everything. But do I think that only because of comparison? Is it only because I'm comparing myself to others that I'm asking that question? You know what I mean? You understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I explained this well at all, but like the difference between, like, let's say a passion for art, right? You could have a passion for drawing or 3D modeling, or you could have passion for data science, right? And making algorithms to efficiently uh, work with large amounts of data, right? You could have a passion for that, and you could work towards that, right? And most of your time is going to be spent on that because that's what you love. right? Nothing wrong with that. This is what I'm saying. Like that's good, and that's what I'm trying to find in myself. I'm trying to find where that passion lies in myself. But I don't know if there's like for me, I don't know if there's a right answer. I don't know if there is just one thing I'm passionate about. You know, in a way, high on life as you would. Like I've spent when I was young, right? When I was a young boy, right, and I wanted to be a game developer. And the reason I loved games and the reason why I wanted to make games was because I should be drawing, but I feel like it's gonna stop my thinking right now. So right now I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna talk. I wanted to be a game developer, right? And for me, game games, right? When you're in, sorry, right, let me kind of like reset a bit. In on Earth, right? In this world, you are living a certain life with a certain routine and a certain set of rules, right? No matter what age you are, there's going to be a routine at some point, right? If you're at some point you might have no routine, but there will be moments when you are set to do a certain thing for a certain amount of time, right? For example, when you're a child and you're going to school, that's where your life is. Your life is you wake up, you go to school. Well, you have breakfast, maybe you go to school, you spend your time in school going to the classes in the predetermined order, and then you go home, and then maybe you'll do some homework, right? And then you'll take a shower, go to bed, and then it's the same thing. Same that's your routine, right? Even when it's not that, like maybe it'll be work, maybe you'll be doing other stuff. Like your world, in a way, it's set. The culture around you is the same. It's not going to change one day randomly unless you just move countries or change a job, right? It's consistent. But for me, games were a way to see another world, see new rules, see new things, right? It was like a vacation. It was like going to a different country. That's what sucked me in to video games. In a way it was an escape, but like that's the main thing. It was like it's a different world. You get to see new things. And I was like, I want to make my own worlds, right? I want to make my own new things for for me. It was mainly for me to experience. I didn't really give a fuck about others. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really care about about other people or how they felt looking at my games. It was more so for me. But nowadays, like for me, what the new world is, seeing new worlds is just like everywhere. You know, I felt the same for character design. Yeah, like now I'm older and I still love that. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like video games aren't the same in that sense. But now I see and I realize that it's like more there's more to the world than just that, you know? Like now I don't just see as video games as seeing as like making new worlds. I kind of see everything as that. Like for me everything is a new world. Like VTubing, especially with something like streaming and VTubing where I could do different things each day. I could do crazy stuff. Like for people watching, it is a new world, right?
Like I'm one day I'm just playing Subnautica, and then the next day I'm in a murder trial, acting like as part of a jury. And then the next day I'm playing Super Mario Brothers, but the chat can also participate. And then another day I'm just celebrating a birthday. Like it's all weird. It's all different. My problem is, or so I've been told, it feels like everyone has to pry info when it comes to my own interest or talk about myself. What do you mean by that? Like you don't talk about yourself in general, or if I were to go up to you and be like, "What are you working on?" The problem is that you don't say enough. I have that exact same problem. You'd have to show interest. I won't just gush. Mm. Yeah, I think that's something I've noticed with myself as well. I also have that issue. I don't really gush, but I think for me, it comes with a lot of there's a lot of embarrassment in talking, and also I don't have a lot of social interaction experience. Yeah, but that's why I thought like maybe I should start talking to myself more out loud, not while streaming, just like to myself, by myself. Because sometimes it's also like the brain doesn't come up with what you should talk about, right? If you know what I mean, like the brain itself, when someone asks you the question, like it won't give you the answer. You have to consciously be like, "What the fuck have I been doing? What have I been doing?" Even though I have been doing a lot, it's like I don't know how to really present it or if I want to present it. I have the feel that no one cares, but I should care and others will too. Yeah. I think I get that same feeling. I know exactly what you mean. But I think like it's kind of fine, Like it's fine if people do or don't care, maybe. But I might just be that might just be stupid. Who knows? It's good to just talk, maybe. I just talk about whatever I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It just feels weird when like your interests are strange or your interests aren't like what most people have, or your interests are like maybe taboo in a way, or at least they feel taboo. You know what I mean? It feels like people might see them as taboo, even if they're not. I need to open. It comes from being the weird kid. Yep. Forgot that I put it in there. Oops. I've never adapted. Me neither. Yeah. Because I know I'm weird. I know I'm a weird individual. I didn't really pay much attention to it as a child or anything, but I'm aware that I am different. I am a I am a different beast, as it were. Yep. Yep. I don't know. I don't really know how to talk about stuff. I mean, I've sometimes been talking. I've like talked a bit with like my dad about certain things that like I haven't really talked about with others. But it's it's difficult. But I think part of me realizes that the people that I should talk to about myself, right? Like I have friends and I have family, right? These are the people that, at least for me, are the people I should talk about certain things. Obviously, there's certain people you shouldn't talk about stuff, right? There are places where you should have filters, right? And that's okay. You shouldn't feel bad about filtering certain things, right? Like if you're at a job interview, you're not gonna tell them about your like 800-page sketchbook filled with furry art, right? You're not gonna tell them about that. That's fine. Okay. You're not being a worse you're not hiding yourself or being a worse version of yourself by not talking about the 800 pages of furry art to your job to your employer. Okay. Make this distinction clear. But the things like, at least to me, family, I know not everyone can, will, or maybe even sometimes should talk about all aspects of themselves with their family. Although they should be more open with their family. The reason I'm saying not sometimes is because sometimes your family's just a bunch of dickheads and you don't want to talk to them just in general. Maybe just in general you don't want to talk to them, and that's okay. But at least for me, to my family, to my friends, I should be more open to them, right? And there's parts of me that I don't really want to bring up to them, right? Because I'm scared of how they'll judge me, or if they'll even judge me. That's the thing. I'm scared of how they'll judge me without even asking the question of if they'll judge me. You know, like to me, it's already like the brain, the ego, I guess is maybe the proper term, is already like locked in for it. They're like, nah, they're gonna judge. Like there's not even an if. It's just they will. But I know that that's not true. Like maybe my mom or my dad or my siblings, maybe my family, they'll they might be like they might be a little weirded out. They might be a bit weirded out, but like I don't think they're gonna despise me over it. You know, like I'm safe. I should be safe just saying the things to them. Should I put you? Um, this, that, Never adapted. Yeah, me neither. I talk to my mom about things, but I need to get better at talking with peers. I don't really talk to anyone about things. That's the thing. Like I'm far behind. I don't think I talk to anyone about anything. There's like sometimes I'll talk about certain things with people. I'm not like 100% a closed book, right? Like I've talked about my worries with some people. I've said certain things about myself to people that I haven't really ever said to anyone. But I cannot say that I am open with everyone, or at least with someone. Like I don't know. I don't know. I think it's about learning. There's always a fear somewhere. Life stuff. Yep. Life stuff. Life's a bitch, but we're all living in it. Life's great. I like life. Life's pretty cool. Yum yum yum. That's good. That's good right there. Should I put white on here as well? I don't know if it feels right. I guess we'll try it and find out. Yeah. The thing is, I know my friends, even if they say, like, even if, like, let's say I go to my friends and, like, I say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is this, that. I'd say my friends are probably the people that know the most about me, right? People I express myself the most with. I'm not sure if I like it. Not sure if I like the white on this. But I can't say I'm like 100% open with them, right? That's my point. I can't say I'm like always saying everything to them because that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Or at least not to the extent that like would be the truth in my eyes. Like y'all don't know a lot of stuff about me. That's for certain. And that's fine. Like in a way you guys are strangers. I shouldn't feel bad about not saying everything about myself on stream. But devil's advocate, I should be more open about who I am in general. If this is supposed to be meant to be a safe space for me, you know, then I should be as open as possible. Um, this is a good color for a brick. Do you think for like an ancient Greek theater, is it too blue? I think it's too blue. Too blue. Just make it gray. Now, is this a good gray? That is the question. I think it's good. I think I should add more cracks and stuff here, perhaps. Perhaps. What color stone they use? It was a gray. They used a gray. They did use, in fact, use a gray. And boop. There you go. Yeah. That's perfect. Thank you. That should not be there. That should be. Okay. And then I'll also have. I do need a blue for the sky. What's a good sky blue? What's a good sky blue? Is that too saturated? That's better. Yeah, this is better. Okay. So this is gonna be the default colors right here. I for this I do want to have a morning and a night version. So I should keep it simple because I do want a night and day. I think a night and day would be pretty cool. Just gonna quickly do that. Okay. I do a blue white gradient for sky. Yeah, I'll probably add a gradient, but it's just like flat colors, you know. First thing you gotta do is put the flat colors. Okay. Now we're gonna add some special little marks and such. Now this is the question: how do you make marks? How do you make marks in the ground? How do you make rocky looking stuff? Just go right in with the gradient. Do like a menace. I will. How do you do marks and such? Anyone know? Any knowledge havers in the chat? These texture stamps. I can't fucking believe it. Uh, I got this. I got this. Trust. Damn! Look how good that is. Just putting a few triangles and we're good. We're golden now. I was thinking of putting some whites as well. Put some whites like here. I don't know if that fits as well as the grays. you know? Okay. I don't like how this is just in the middle, though. That does feel a bit weird. Um, that's fine. We'll do this. Add some little pebbles on the ground. That could be good. Could be good. I do not know how to draw little rock, but does that look like a pebble? Does that look like a pebble? Yeah, so proving my heliocentrism idea is ow. Ugh. Proving my heliocentrism idea is basically gonna be my brain just stopped working. It's gonna be involving astronomy, history, and math. And then we're gonna do at night, we're gonna do a stargazing stream. Yay! Stargazing. Wahoo! Wahoo! I wonder how this would work. Doesn't really do anything. If I do normal, then obviously it's gonna do something, but that looks pretty good actually. Fine, we'll keep that. Does that have to do with the event that happens that day star wise? Maybe. There's not really a star event happening that day, I don't think. Is there an event? If so, I didn't know. But there is something on that day, yes. It's a thing that happens every month though. Oh, but apparently the day after, apparently Saturday there's going to be a Moon Saturn conjunction. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I know that was happening. That's cool. Oh, there is. There's a thing that happens every month, which is happening on that day, which has to do with with like the math slash astronomy slash history. There's also a meteor shower. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Meteor shower. Isn't that wait? It says 13/14th though. It doesn't say. Those are the ones already passed, unless we're talking about December. Apparently, that's cool. The thing that's happening on. Did you move the day? No. My thing isn't about the meteor shower. My thing does happen November 28th. It's happening this Friday. But the thing that's happening is very mundane. Although I will be talking about other events. I'll be talking about stuff like the solar eclipse. But my thing that is the thing that's happening on November 28th is very mundane. Something that happens every month. A meteor shower. Ooh. I'm sorry. It's not a meteor shower. Sorry, disappoint. So now we want clouds and stuff. We want some clouds and stuff, right? How can we how do you cloud? Any cloud drawers in the chat? Any cloud drawers? I want to draw the sun and the moon. I know I want to do that, but I don't know how to. That's kind of honestly, that's kind of good. It's just a shitty circle, but like. Nice. What if I get a picture? Uh, we got a picture of the moon. That's not. I I want it to be transparent. Why are you lying to me? Peak meteor shower November 28th. Really? Peak meteor shower. Where are you seeing this? Where are you seeing this? I can't see that. Can you send me a link or something? Wiki? Of course, I should have known. November or active from November 13th through December 12th, with maximum activity occurring on November 30th. Okay, well, I guess we'll see it then. Well, I hope we'll see it. That'd be cool. Ta-da! Ta-da! If I do this, well, I should do this. Do that. Make another folder. And this one, will cover everything in darkness. Enki's not crazy. I am not crazy! I am not crazy! Just a little insane. Just a little bitty bit. Just a little bitty bit insane. Okay. And then here, what if I, man? Why do the PNGs do this? Why do the PNGs always like this? Why do they always like this, man? Feels too dark. Wake me up inside. Wake me up and save me. Away from this world. It'll wake me up inside. And and I, and I. Hello, welcome back. Hello, welcome back. Hello. This does not look good. This looks too bland. I mean, the stairs. The stairs look too bland. Maybe I keep it like this. That kind of looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. It looks better at least in my eyes. Have this and then you have that. I did want to add one more thing to this, which was never that ruler. I wanted to add because I was thinking of doing it like Twitch, like I did not Twitch, like I did for the murder trial. I was thinking of doing the multi stream, YouTube and Twitch, and I was thinking I have Twitch here, so I could have like an inscribing, you know, have an inscribing there, and then here I have YouTube's chat, so then I have an inscribing here of YouTube. I think it would add a bit. It would add a bit, you know, a bit of coolness. Yeah. So anyway, my problem from before that I was talking about, which is ooh, list of meteor showers. Thank you, Enki. I shall look later. All right, my idea wasn't that, but you know what? That's a crazy coincidence, and you know what's great about that coincidence is that it means that during the stargazing at night, because we'll be doing at night, we're gonna do community night. We're just gonna be chilling in the VC. I'll have my camera on, pointed at the sky. It means we'll get to see the meteor shower, hopefully, and it also means that we could talk about the stuff. I could show you guys the stuff I was talking about in the morning. Yeah, multiple things to look at. Woohoo! Looks a bit weird here. Doesn't look too bad if I were to lower this a bit, like that. Yeah, but that's gonna look weird when it's morning. I think the insignia is a good idea though. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where my passion lies really. I think passion in of itself might be a misnomer. Probably that's not the right word. Probably not correct. I think passion is comparison, and that might be an issue. Maybe potentially. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I can't draw straight lines. Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Da 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 da. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Down. Da-da-dum. Okay. There you go. Bump is cleaner. Cleanser. Whoops. Okay. And now we go here. And we try. Is it against TOS to have multiple chats on stream, or is it just having them be combined? Is that the difference? I'm unsure. Oop. Okay. That's mixed chats. I don't know if you're allowed with YouTube on screen. I think you are, but I don't know. I can't say I know for sure, but I think you are. Because I like this. I like this. This is cool. The sun doesn't really hit either of them, but we could be cheeky. We could be cheeky. They do this. Sorry for your eyes. Sorry for the flashbang. Do this. Do this. This. Some more. Some more. Some more. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Nope. Darn it. Okay, well, it's going to be better to just do this and then erase it. Well, erase it. Wonder boy. What is the secret of your power? Wonder boy. I've also been scared of stuff like performance. And by performance I mean like in streaming, in a streaming kind of sense, in an entertainment sense. Like would it change Would I be lying about who I am if I were to put on a performance? You know? It's like dumb things like that. Like I call it dumb, but like it is it's not dumb if it actually does worry me. I shouldn't call it dumb. I think probably not. But, you know, that's the worry. Now we go here, and now we do this, and then we will be done with this part of this thing where we've added one where we want it done. I also have thought of doing streams at night again. Same, yeah. We're so alike, you and I. Why is this gray? Damn it! Now I have to do this again. Try a darker gray, like a darker shadow. Yeah, that's probably what I should be doing. But but for now we keep it simple. Yeah. 'Cause my problem with I have like problem with self identity, who I am. What was I put on this earth to do? Nothing. But like, what do I want to do on this earth? Also, I don't know. So then stuff like performing when I'm trying to find out who I am is hard because it's like, is it still me if I act more excited than I am and stuff like that? Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, that looks a bit weird. What if I changed it so the other sides were white and that was gray? I think it would still look weird. It'd probably still look pretty weird. Okay. Well, bucket that. Bucket that. I could just keep it like this. Because the thing is, if I make it a darker one, then I feel like I should have that like everywhere. You know? I'd feel like I need to have it everywhere. And that itself does not feel good. Meow. Like, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. It might just be because I colored things weird, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fine if I just keep it. I just keep it like this. I think I'll just keep it like that. You know? If anything, I could add some extra stuff to make it darker down here with another gradient or something. I probably will do that. It does feel bland. I think it'll look slightly better when I add the chat. When I add the chat, it will look better, but I think it'll still be missing something. You know? I feel like something will still be missing. Let's see what Jury Room Digital has. After that, yeah, adds some dark. This is where the dark comes in. It adds dark here. Some extra dark there. And then an overlay for that. And some extra light. Okay. So we can start with darkening, I guess. Let's begin the darkening. This is multiply at 56. Okay. Like that, 56. We take the soft brush. This is the darkening right here. A little higher. Okay. So I believe we should start with. Well, you should start with these, but I want to do it like one at a time. I want to do one at a time. Question is, will I be able to? With the power of the polyline tool, anything is possible. Anything. Yeah, now we go to the soft and we go boop. Perfect. Easy. Now we do this. Now we take the polyline and we go back again. We're gonna have to do this a few times, but that's okay. Because with the polyline tool, you know what they say. Yeah, like there are things sometimes that I'm like about myself that I'm like, maybe I should tell you guys. And let me get this straight. I tell you guys a lot. Tell you guys probably more than I should. Sometimes. But I'm still like, maybe I should tell them this, or that. But I'm like, nah. They'd be weirded out. Everyone would hate me. That's a bit too far, but I don't know. The fear of being seen in a different light I think is even if they accept you, it's just the fear of being seen differently. Because you will undoubtedly probably be seen differently. I think that far sometimes. A far thinker. That's better. Nope. Okay, fine. That's fine. We'll go with that. And now soft brush will just go here, but then also it should go here. That's good. Sure. Yeah, like it's like for example, like stuff I like. I'm scared to bring up certain things I like because they're weird or strange. But the thing is, like, that's like the stuff you should be talking about here. It's the stuff I should be comfortable talking about. But it's also, I guess, because like I don't want this to become about that, you know? Does that make sense? I don't want this to become about those interests, even if I want to be free to talk about them. Yeah. I think it's also something I think I actually did bring this up like at one point, maybe like a year ago or something, where I was like, I like this exact thing where I was like, there's stuff that I want to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about it. No, never mind. Maybe one day, but not today. I think I did do that at some point, like a year ago or something. Sparks, it's weird balance, kind of being personable with chat, with whatever, or being decisive. Yeah. Welcome in, Sparks. We're talking about self identity and finding out what where your passions lie and who you want to be. I'm a meat popsicle. What the fuck? He's so real for that though. Be the best meat popsicle you can. And hope you have no one that's a little too parasocial as well. Yeah. Yeah. There's this one viewer, Enki. I don't know. They're pretty. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Be more parasocial, guys. That's a quote from The Fifth Element. That is true. It do be that. it's just it's just kind of funny. I am a meat popsicle. That's good enough. I have to do the middle ones. I forgot. I'll add you everywhere and then barely speak to you. Hell yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you get them. Add these. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I have a lot of interests and I can't really decide what would be the thing to spend most of my time on, you know? Because part of me thinks life's too short to just spend all your time on one thing. But maybe that's naive of me, in a way. Maybe in a way that's naive of me. Who knows? What size shoes do you wear? I wear 9 or 10s, I think. Why do you got the hell are those emotes? A size 5. Small. Yeah, my shoe size isn't like huge or anything. I don't got huge ones. Let's see. Overlay. Felt pen. I got a huge. Small. Small feet. I debated between the head turn and the sniffy mouse just to be weird. Well, you know what? They're good choices. Good choices. Good job. Next is soft light, which is gonna be a light yellow. Do this, make it soft light, and gradient. Put it down. There you go. Okay, here we go. This is what we got. This is our number one. But it's not gonna look good if we take these out and then we put in the night. It doesn't look bad, but it's not the best. We could do better. We could keep these on. But now for the overlay, it should be maybe like a brownish. Maybe IDK. I mean, honestly, I have no idea what it looks off. Listen, you just have to believe. Sparks, sometimes it's just about vibing it out. All right? That's how you become the true artist you were meant to be. You know? Okay. Next let's do a soft light, but this time it's gonna be still be yellow, but more like maybe more of this. Let's try this. Put it down first. Try that. Lower. You could barely see the difference. But I do think it adds. Maybe add salt. What? Huh? What do you? Huh? Add salt. I'm not cooking here. I'm missing oregano. That's what I'm missing. I have a drawing pad that I've used with Critter like 3 times. Turns out I can't draw a straight line IRL or digital. Listen, Sparks. No one can. Sparks, I need you to listen. No one could do that shit. Drawing a straight line is a myth, okay? Okay, so we have this. It's called the stabilizer. Yep. Yeah, you also need to put the stabilizer up. That's the thing about drawing is that no one tells you this shit. Turn that baby up to 400. No. No. Not that high. Like there's not enough here. I want to have like clouds or something, but I'm not. I don't know how to draw the clouds. Yep. Sparks, I know exactly how you feel, man. I didn't understand it. I didn't know anything. I didn't understand anything. No one was telling me anything. It's just how it has to be. Yeah, you put your stabilization up for your line art. That's how you have to do it. That's the secret sauce. Is this good? Do we like this? Um, I need to make another scene though. This isn't because if I just put Onwa here, it's gonna look strange. Because I'm talking to you guys. So what I need is I need another one, which is just gonna be like. What I was thinking is. What I was thinking for this one is I'm here, right? I'm here, and then oh my god, the stabilization being that low is kind of fucking with me now. Have a stone tablet. Have a stone tablet here, right? Don't worry about the messy art. And this is what I draw on. Like during the stream, I'll be drawing stuff like in MS Paint, but I'll have a stone tablet to like have the look like I'm drawing on old stuff. I need to think of what to have behind me though. What should I have behind me? Hmm. Hum. You guys have to tell me. I'm sorry. It's just it has to be done. You have to be the ones to tell me what to do. Oh yeah, by the way, Sparks, in case you didn't know, and in case you're still here, the Friday stream, so in 2 days, I'll be using this and we're gonna be doing we'll be doing a stream, right? And the stream has the name has this name. I was also thinking of drawing a beard to put on Onwa, but I tried, I can't. I can't draw the beard. Proving my heliocentrism idea. It's gonna be peak. I'm telling you. It's gonna have math. It's gonna have astronomy. It's gonna have history. It's gonna have a bit of Onwa being weird. It's gonna be great. I need to drink water. My throat is dying. What should I put? Guys, come on. Guys, come on. What do I put? Come on. Ugh. I think I should kind of force myself to be more. Is that into my algorithm? For some reason, I keep getting videos about how to cut up circles to measure their area. Yes. Yes. It was all part of the plan. Happened for like 2 weeks. What did I do? Is it because I was talking about math? It's because I was being a nerd. Is because I was being a nerd guy. Good. Good. Did you guys actually wait? Did you guys? I made a short that I should go to it. Hold on. View my channel, shorts. I did a short about my rambling. That's not stuff I ever googled. It was all me. It's this one. But you see, I am obsessing. I'm doing research and obsessing over how they did math in ancient times. It's not going good for me. There's probably a better tool for this, but I'm pulling out the paint. All right, gamers. I was like, oh, it'd be so funny to do a short like this. And then I realized that, like, even if I sped it up like 100 times, it would still be too long. I don't know. I rambled for so long that I had to speed it up so much.
Because also, because
This
there's
is my
stuff
favorite part.
like. I'm about to go into it again. Fuck.
It actually was hours later. But I find this part so funny. Where, like, I did this for like an hour or like 30 minutes. I did this for like literally 30 minutes, right? And then an hour or two later, just
because also, because there's stuff like.
I'm about to go into it again.
I'm about to go into it again. Fuck.
I realized that I had more to say. And I was like, no. No. I'm about to go into it again. Fuck. I don't know what happened. That my evil Onwa be like short got like 2K. I don't know why. I have no clue why. I also have no clue what to put in my background. No, maybe I'll just make it my regular background. Maybe I'll just draw a stone tablet. I should have edited the short better. But I just like the I just like how I was like, fuck. No. I don't wanna do it again. No. I don't wanna go back into it again, please. And then I went back into it again. Okay, so what I want is I want to do a stone tablet. I want to draw a stone tablet. I should get a picture of me as a reference for what's going to be on the stream. Hi, me. That's me. Okay. We have me there. Now what we need is what I want is a stone tablet. Just trying to find a good picture of a stone tablet. This is pretty good. Like pretty small. But if I retransform my secret maneuver, do this. Ah. This is basically what the stream's gonna look like. Okay. That's the video of my mouth, but so many views. I don't know. I think it's because it's like 2 seconds. It's like a 2-second video. I think that's why. Let's go take a look at my shorts. Let's go take a look at my shorts. I'm at 60 subscribers. Let's go. This one, I have no clue why this is at 2K. I have no idea why this is at 2,000. This should not be at 2,000. Yeah, this one I like. Because this one I like took out the context. Like to guess what time it is? No one has guessed? You're all wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You dummy. You dummy guy. You're wrong. Let me show you. It's time for food. I like it because it's just like, you look at this and you're like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why is there raw meat on my plate? He's up and walking. Sparks be walking. He's a real walker, that one. Yeah, recently, just paste. It is literally just paste. You know, it's kind of funny that this is at 69 views. You smell kind of funky is at 69 views. Yeah, people really like the I'm the most blessed VTuber. Bless you, thank you. I've been thank you. Why'd you both say a funny number? Not today, Marge. Not today. Bless you, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I'm so sneezy today. Everyone just keep... It's funny. People just keep blessing. We need another one. And people seem to like that. My breathing problems, part 1 and part 2, 100 and 500 views. I think at a certain point, the views, I think because of after like a few weeks of just posting, blessed up I am. I'm the most blessed. I'm the most blessed individual. After posting uh multiple weeks in a row, I think it started just showing my stuff to more people. So now the default is slightly higher. Before it was like, 5 views, 11 views, 8 views, 2 views, 4 views, 2 views. And for these past 10, past 12, they're higher. I don't know why this one's so high.
I'll be careful.
This one has 2,000 views, 30 likes. Why do people like this one? I don't get it.
Evil Onwa. I'll be the most evil Onwa. Evil Onwa be like, don't have a good day. Evil Onwa be like, I am not nerd. I am not nerdy. Evil Onwa be like, I'm the class clown instead of the shy kid at show and tell. I'll be careful.
Why do people like that one? Why do people like that one? I don't get it. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. And we fly high to the sky. Alright, cool. And nope. You. You. And 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 there you go. I got perfect. Actually, that looks like shit. It looks bad. Um, Um. Yeah. Okay. Now we go. Oop. This is good. Should I use the same gray I used here? Probably right. Doesn't feel right. Nothing really feels right. All alone. Nothing really feels right. But I phone. But nothing really feels right in my soul. In my soul. Yeah. Now I've been doing shorts for like this entire month. So I have shorts ready until December. Until December. Hold on. Big Rock. I'll just call this Big Rock. Oh, what day was it? Was it December 11th? I think. Yeah, I have stuff until December 11th. I have a week of advance. So it is what it is. Maybe I should start a OnwaFans, and there I could talk about all the things that I don't want to talk about on regular streams, and no one would join because it'd be money. Genius. Oh wait, no, you know what? Never mind. People would join because of the feet. They'd be like, I need to see the Onwa feet once more, and they'd join. You know, it was a bad idea. I should have thought about that. The problem with the Onwa fans is gonna be too popular for the idea. Damn. I think that's good. I think that's it. That's all I need. Maybe have like some more spots here and stuff where I can show the light and let it shine. Storm the night like the 4th of July. Push Bobby, you're a firework. Whoa, whoa. What did I do? What did I do? I just wanted to put you there. All right. There you go. Now we have Big Idea 2 and Big Rock. Nom, 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 nom. I think I will be. I will be B. Bzzz. 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 I am B. Bzzz. Bzzz. Yeah. B. 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 Bzz. Onwa, stop being a B. Onwa, stop. Stop. Bro, stop. Stop. Stop being a B. And then EB. Movie. I think it's good though. If anything, and add some stuff like that, you know, some like boo boo. But looks dumb. We have Big Rock. The only thing missing is really just a beard. I need like a white beard. I also wanted to put some clothes on, but like I can't. I'm not I ain't there. I ain't there, you know? I ain't that kind of guy. You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Onwa's cooking. Give him a minute. The boy is cooking. Okay, what I need is yes. Okay. Polyline tool, you shall be my friend. You shall be my best friend. How can you see it together? Are you about to see greatness at its finest? I could draw over this, but that would be plagiarism. But you know what isn't plagiarism? Creative arts. This should be good, I think. Right here. Perfect. My mom's singing Wake Me Up Inside. Wake me up and save me. Save me from this call. My mom's turning emo, guys. Mom was turning into an emo. Everyone's getting an existential crisis. It's not just me. My family's also in existential crisis mode. Oh, Lord. Now I go here. Perfect. Now let's do it again. We're removing the mouth. Okay. One more. We just got to remove this part. So that's more equivalent with the other side. Um, there you go. And a bit more just to cut off this little spot. Make it look more clean, you know? Okay. Let's test it out with Big Rock. It looks fabulous. I do want to put robes on him, but I think that's just going to be going a bit too far. In terms of work, I mean, in terms of workload, I don't got that kind of workload on me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I could do that. I do like the beard though. The beard's very funny. The beard is very, very funny to me. Yeah, I'll save this as beard. Save as I'll save it as big beard. Yes. Perfect. If anything I could draw over it, I could like just do this and then put put lines and such. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to do that. You know? You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of thing I'd pay an artist for. Like if I had the funds and the means and all that for my ideas, I'd get an artist to draw a nice beard overlaying the Onwa. You know. And then we go out here. We go out here. I figured out how to wake up Anki early, guys. Just have Onwa do an art stream. Anki will wake up earlier to show up. I figured it out. I figured it out. We do this. And this. This. Dios. Uh-huh. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay. Come on. I don't know why I'm drawing this. I'm not going to use it. I guess I just want to see how it's going to look. Which is fair enough. It's okay for me to be curious. It's one of my best selling points. Yeah, let's see how this looks. Shit. Looks pretty bad. Well, about what I expected. Anyway, big beard. Big rock. Big rock for big beard. And then big idea too. Yippee! I'll have to spend some time preparing the scenes on my stuff. Yeah. I think it's about time we do a little thing called rating. I gotta do it. I gotta rate them. Gotta hit him where it hurts in the raid hole. That's right, the raid hole. Where does the circle go? That's right, the raid hole. Where does a Big Mac go? That's right, the raid hole. Let's say, who is live? What? Why did my views suddenly jump up to 6? What the hell happened?
Those hips.
What the hell? That's not art. Let's see. Let's go raid out Lavender Bun for the 500th time. I really need to find more people to raid. I keep raiding Lavender Bun. Wait. Anyone else doing art that I can see that I know? I don't know any of these people. I'm just gonna keep raiding Lavender Bun. This is the only way. Well, it's the way it was intended. It was the way God intended, I guess. The way it has to be. Thank you guys for coming. You'll be seeing me on Friday. We're gonna be doing cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I swear. If you're a math nerd, come by. If you're an astronomy nerd, come by. If you're a history nerd, come by. You're gonna be learning. If you're an Onwa nerd, come by. Yeah. It was a nice conversation today. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for talking with me. Thank you guys for lurking. And thank you guys for working. I don't know. Just go. Just get out of here. Just get out of here.